What up, guys? Gangstapranksta here, bringing you the weekly wrestling review for September 1st. Welcome to the show. If you're new to the show, this is where we talk everything about professional wrestling. From news, reviews to predictions, we talk about it all. So if you're a fan of professional wrestling, welcome to the show. On today's show, we're going to be reviewing Raw, Smackdown, Impact, Ring of Honor, NXT, and Saturday Morning Slam, which is a newly added show. We'll be talking about. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing this week to week, but I'm just gonna give my opinion on the first episode. Also, we'll be talking about some wrestling news, so stay tuned for that. So let's start from top to bottom. First was Raw. First it started with a Jerry Lawler. He comes out and wants an apology from CM Punk. Punk comes out and just pretty much makes fun of Lawler, saying he never beat anybody important and he never achieved any success in WWE and all that stuff. And Punk challenges Lawler to a match, and later on the night Lawler accepted it, so the main event was Lawler and Punk in a steel cage match. First match was actually Ryback versus Jack Swagger. Okay match, Ryback wins, and he actually dropped Jack Swagger on his head during this match. It was very like, holy shit, I hope Jack Swagger's okay. Like, it's pretty scary, but I hope he's okay. I didn't hear any, like, he got injured or anything, so I hope he's okay and doing okay. Next we got Leila and Natalya. Pretty good match. Leila wins. After the match, Vicky Guerrero comes out and says that AJ is abusing her power. AJ comes out, smacks Vicky, and she brawls with Vicky. So next, throughout the night, they were doing these anger management class segments with Daniel Bryan and Kane. They were okay. I was hoping they'd be a little bit funnier with Daniel Bryan, but they were just okay. But Kane, when he did his part, I thought it was fucking great. And the teacher was like, "Yo, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?" And he's like, I was with my father, my brother, I killed him, I buried my brother twice. He mentioned Katie Vick, that was hilarious. He mentioned a couple things, they're actually pretty fucking funny. Oh, electrocuting a man's testicles, it was really good, I thought it was funny as hell. So, Kane was good in this part, Daniel Bryan, yeah, it was just okay. Next we got John Cena and The Miz. Pretty good match. Cena won. Next we got Heath Slater versus Santino Marella. Okay match. Santino wins. Next we got Brodus Clay and Sin Cara versus Damien Sandow and Cody Rhodes. Okay match. Brodus and Sin Cara win. Next we got R-Truth and Daniel Bryan. Okay match. Truth wins. Next we got Triple H comes out and says his final goodbye. He's just like this injury took him out and stuff, and it was okay. I thought it was a good promo. I didn't really believe it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it was tearing up, but like, I thought like to solidify this moment, like you had to have Stephanie McMahon come out and kind of console him and just be like, things are gonna be okay and stuff, or maybe have his kids run out. And, they're sad to see their father just beaten down and got a broken arm and stuff. So I would have liked to seen that. That just probably would have made this like a really good promo. But just for what it was good. So yeah, that was that. Next we got Brandy Orton and Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler and Alberto Del Rio. Pretty good match. Orton and Sheamus win. Next we got Zack Ryder and David Otunga. Okay match. Ryder wins. And in the main event, we have CM Punk versus Jerry Lawler in a steel cage match. Pretty good match. Punk wins. After the match, Punk locks himself in the cage with Lawler and beats him up until John Cena makes a save. Overall, Raw was okay. It was kind of boring, to be honest. It's like, I don't know how much longer I can watch for 3 hours. It just drags on. Like, a pay-per-view is entertaining. There's always stuff going on. There's always a match. There's a segment. And just with this, it's boring as shit. I don't care about trending Twitter touts. I want to see some fucking wrestling or something entertaining, you know what I'm saying? Like World Wrestling Entertainment. Yeah, World Wrestling Entertainment. I find myself being bored a lot of these times watching these 3-hour shows, so That's just my opinion. I think they should go back to 2 hours. Next we got NXT. First match was Mike Dalton and Jason Jordan versus Hunico and Camacho. Pretty good match. Hunico and Camacho win. Next we got the Usos come out and call out the Ascension. The Ascension come out and beat down the Usos. Next we got Big E Langston and Chase versus Chase Donovan. Blah match. Langston wins. And in the main event we have Jinder Mahal versus Seth Rollins for the NXT to crown the first ever NXT champion. This was a good match. Rollins wins and is the first ever NXT champion. I was actually reading some of the spoilers, and I don't know if it's going to air on TV, but they're supposed to be, I think it's Seth Rollins and CM Punk versus Cassius Ohno and Antonio Cesaro. I don't know when that NXT is going to be on, but holy shit, I'm looking forward to that. Like, that main event right there. My God, that's just awesome. Overall, it was an okay show for NXT. It was meh. Next, we got Impact. It starts out with Austin Aries comes out and challenges Aces and Eights to a fight. Hogan and Sting come out and say they're here to help. Aces and Eights come out and say they'll be there tonight. First match, we got RVD versus James Storm. Good match. Storm wins. Next, we got Madison Rayne versus ODB. Blah match. ODB wins. After the match, Eric Young makes his return. Brings ODB beer and chicken, and ODB says Eric's changed and blah blah blah. She rips off his tux, or he takes it off, whatever, and they kiss. So I don't know if they're going to be defending the tag team titles again. I wish they would get rid of them. That's just my opinion, but whatever. I think those tag team titles need to go. Those TNA tag team titles need to go. Next we got Samoa Joe versus AJ Styles. Good match. Joe wins. Next, we got the Gut Check Challenge with Chris Louie. Taz said no. Bruce Pritchard said no. So he didn't get a contract. This is probably the smartest thing TNA's done with Gut Check so far. So that was cool. After the match, Joey Ryan appears and throws a drink in Al Snow's face. Good to see Joey Ryan making a return. I don't know when they're fine. Like, Al Snow's just going to put his foot down and just be like, hey, Punk, if you can beat me, you earn a TNA contract. I think that's what they're going to end up doing. When they do it, I have no fucking idea. Maybe Bound for Glory? I don't know. Maybe, or they'll save it for an Impact or something. Next, you got Jeff Hardy and Kurt Angle. Good match. Hardy wins. And in the main event, it wasn't the main event. In the last segment, we had Austin Aries comes out, calls out Aces and Eights. Sting, Hogan, and a bunch of other guys come out. Aces and Eights come out. Big brawl, feud, blah, blah, blah. A guy from Aces goes in the ring. Him and Aries brawl. And then another guy comes out, and he puts a mask on, which was weird. And he ended up taking Aries' arm out. Yeah, he hit it with a chair, I think. I don't remember. But who is this new guy? Is it a current TNA star? Is it a new Aces and Eights? Was it a cameraman? I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. But it's pretty interesting. I'm interested in the Aces and Eights just to see who they really are. When are they gonna debut? Well, not so much debut, but like when are they gonna be revealed as? Are they working for Jeff Jarrett? Who are they? You know, who are these bunch of guys? What do they want? Just stuff like that. I can't wait to find that out. I don't know when they're going to do it. Hopefully, I see them doing it at Bound for Glory. But I don't know. That's just like the biggest event of them all. And they finally get the Aces and Eights and just take off their masks and shit. And then that would lead into the new year. Well, not new year, but once after, Bound for Glory and WrestleMania, they pretty much hit the restart button and like, okay, new feuds, let's go. What's going to be the big feud? And this could be the big feud. So, that's that. So yeah, that was Impact. Next, we got SmackDown. Starts out with Sheamus comes out, starts talking about Triple H. Damien Sandow interrupts him. They go back and forth until Booker T comes out and makes a match between the two. First match, we got Rey Mysterio and Cody Rhodes. Pretty good match. Mysterio wins after the match. Rhodes attacks Mysterio until Sin Cara makes the save. Next we got Caitlyn versus Natalya. Pretty good match. Caitlyn wins. Next we got Sheamus versus Damien Sandow. Pretty good match. Sheamus wins by countouts. Next we got Primetime Players versus Tyson Kidd and Justin Gabriel. Pretty good match. Primetime Players win. I think they're Gabriel and Kidd finally have a tag team name. I think it's called International Airstrike or something. It's a weird name. It's just, I don't think it's that good. Next we got Alberto Del Rio comes out for an interview with Josh Matthews. Del Rio, he gets angry at Josh Matthews and says he's gonna take it out on him. Kane comes out and says he's sorry to Josh Matthews for attacking him and stuff. And Teddy Long makes a match between Del Rio and Kane. It was okay. Del Rio wins. After the match, Kane snaps and attacks Josh Matthews again. I guess the anger management didn't work. That sucks. I don't know. Whatever. And last but not least, we got Randy Orton versus Dolph Ziggler. Good match. Orton wins. Now with that. Next we got Ring of Honor TV. It starts out with Caprice, Coleman, and Cedric Alexander versus the Young Bucks. Good match. Cedric Alexander and Caprice Coleman win. And this is for the tag team title tournament to crown the new tag team champs. Next we got Charlie Haas. He's in the ring to call out Jim Cornette. He complains about the tag team title tournament and wants Shelton Benjamin back. Rhett Titus comes out, they go back and forth, and Haas challenges Rhett to team with him, and then after they win the tournament, they'll face each other, and the winner gets the belts. Rhett accepts, so it's going to be Rhett, Titus, and Charlie Haas teaming up, and they will be on the next show. I think they wrestle the Guardians of Truth, so look for that whenever I do the next review. Next we got Darius Thomas versus QT Marshall. QT Marshall making his debut in Ring of Honor after winning a contract at Boiling Point. This was a pretty good match. QT wins and has a successful debut. In the main event we have Mike Mondo versus Jay Lethal versus TJ Perkins versus Mike Bennett versus Roderick Strong versus Tommaso Ciampa in a 6-man match to determine a new #1 contender for the TV title. This was a good, fun match. Just a fun, just crazy match. It was just, that's what it was. It's just a multi-man match. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was a lot of fun to watch. Mike Mondo ended up winning this match. I don't think he should be winning as many matches as he has been the past couple weeks and months. Like, I just think there's so many other guys that are better than him, like a Jay Lethal, TJ Perkins. I pretty much think everyone else in this match is better than him, to be honest. But Tommaso Ciampa, he's injured, so you got to take him out. Maybe Mike Bennett versus Adam Cole for the TV title. Adam Cole versus TJ Perkins for the TV title. That would have been fucking nuts. I think that would have been a lot better. Whatever. Anyways, Mike Mondo, he gets TV title shots. I think at the next pay-per-view or something, I believe. I'm not sure. But overall, this was a good episode of Ring of Honor. If you missed it, you can go watch all the Ring of Honor episodes. What you want to do is you want to go to ROHWrestling.com, sign up for an account, a free account, and you can watch all the episodes. Well, you can't watch all the episodes, but you can watch the newest ones. They're uploaded every Friday. And if you want to watch older episodes, you probably got to look on YouTube and just search up the date that you want. So do that. Check out this show. It's actually really good. Next, we got Saturday Morning Slam. This is WWE. I don't know if they want to take every fucking day of the week up. Like, they got Monday. They got Tuesday sometimes. Sometimes they do like a live Smackdown. So, most of the time it's Friday. Whatever. So they got Monday. I think NXT comes out on Wednesday. Superstars on Thursday. SmackDown on Friday. Saturday Slam on Saturday. Sometimes there's a pay-per-view on Sunday. So, really? But they record stuff on they record SmackDown on Tuesday. I don't know. They're gonna fucking take over TV. They're gonna have a show every day of the week, which is fucking nuts. Anyway, Saturday Morning Slam is a half-an-hour show that is pretty much for kids. This was asked of me to review, and overall, well, I'll give my overall after, but let's just start off. It started with Brodus Clay. You know, he just talked about himself and stuff and taught people how to do his dance. That was cool, I guess. Next, we got Kofi Kingston versus Heath Slater. This was a very, very slow-paced match. Kofi ended up taking the victory. They wrestled a match with a lot of rest holds and arm drags. It's being reported that WWE doesn't want any punches and kicks in the matches and nothing to the head or neck. So the wrestlers are going to have to start wrestling like a different style of matches just to appease this new rule. So the matches, I don't know how they're gonna be. This one was very, very slow. It was an okay match, but it was just very, very slow. Like, you can tell that they were kind of hesitant to do their regular stuff, but it's whatever. Overall, the show was blah. You know, it's a kid's show. It's not a show for me. I'm not the target audience of this. If I was a kid, I'd totally be all over this. You know, I love wrestling, and like, holy shit, I can wake up, watch cartoons and wrestling, boner, boner, boner. You know what I'm saying? Like, overall, like, it's just not for me. I'm probably not going to be reviewing any more of these. But yeah, again, it's not for me. It's not for my age demographic. It's for the younger kids that wake up and watch cartoons and shit. I wake up at 1 in the morning. You know, or 1 in the afternoon. I sleep in. You know, I'm a lazy asshole. What can I say? So yeah, that was that. Just, I'd probably say avoid the show, unless you fit that demographic. So, yeah, that was that. Next, we got some wrestling news. Very, very small. It's only one thing. Cameron, one of the Funkadactyls, Brodus Clay's dancers, was arrested for a DUI. And best part about this whole story was she tried to bribe the cop with $10,000, and she said she was going to lose her job and stuff. And I was reading the comments in the news story, and yeah, there was some funny comments like, somebody call my lawyer. Like, whenever there's a bad thing that happens, there's always some light that can be made out of it. Overall, this is what I gotta say. You fire Abraham Washington for making an insensitive joke. I get that. They got an image to maintain. I get that. You have a person who's drinking and driving, endangering people's lives on the road, and she's gonna get like a 15-day suspension? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you know how many people died of drunk driving? A lot more than people that get their feelings hurt over a fucking joke. If they want to, like, I think it's so stupid. Like, you release Abraham Washington over a stupid fucking joke. Yes, he was, like, very unprofessional and did diss your company after, but this woman just endangering lives on the road. What if she did hit somebody? You know, what would happen then? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. If I was WWE, I'd definitely fire her. I think there should be, like, no tolerance for this. I know there's been a lot of other wrestlers that have been arrested for DUIs, and I think they should all suffer the same fate. Either a suspension, put them in, like, some drug rehabilitation, I don't fucking know, something, but, like, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up getting fired, like, in the long haul, but for her just to get, like, a suspension compared to Abraham Washington getting fired is very ridiculous. And she, again, like I said before, endangering lives, drinking and driving, you know, like, what the fuck, call a taxi, don't drink, how about that, you know? I don't know, whatever. I don't see the what's it called, like, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that stuff. I just don't see the pleasure in it. I'm a straight edge guy. I don't, what's the word I want to use? Like, I don't see why people drink. Well, I see why, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. Fuck this shit. She should get fired. That's all I'm going to say. The end. So anyways, thanks for watching the weekly wrestling review. Come back next week where we got reviews for Raw, SmackDown, Impact, Ring of Honor, NXT. I think predictions for TNA No Surrender. I think that's next week as well. And along with some other wrestling news. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. In case you missed a couple videos this week, I uploaded 2 Universe videos. I uploaded TNA Hardcore Justice and WWE Hell in a Cell. So if you missed those, go check them out. They're pretty solid pay-per-views. TNA one I really enjoyed. WWE one was pretty good as well. So yeah, go check those out if you missed them. So yeah, again, come back next time where we got reviews of everything I said previously. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace out.